Welcome once again to an inspirational live stream. We are back once again. Hello. Now, I was meaning to do a podcast later this month, but I forgot to. I'm soon to be getting in touch with the person I'm intending to do a podcast with. Podcast interview, that is. And, but I didn't do it. No. But soon I'm going to email him, and hopefully we'll be able to do it in February of this year. So yeah, there we are. So we've got today's live and tomorrow. I went a bit ahead of the game regarding the future 2026 live streaming fate. I was a bit ahead of the game. The only time where there's really going to be once weekly or once fortnightly live streams will be starting from March of this year, and it will be lasting until November of this year. But generally, until February of this year, we've got once to twice weekly live streams, not once weekly to once fortnightly. I was a bit ahead of the game on that in that sense, but yeah, we're here. So we've got our sweet Aussie Queen Jess. Hello. And SB, hello to you. Hello to our lovely SB. Hello, darling Heidi. Hello to you, my sweet darling lady. It's certainly been a while, but it's certainly nice to have you on board here. Hello. Okay. Howdy, Pamela. Howdy, and hugs and hello from Texas. The howdy, as they always say over in Texas. Hoping the newborns are okay and are thriving and well and all the rest of it. Celestial Dancers, hello to Celestial Dancers. Am I missing anybody? Jody, hello, darling. Hello to my darling Lady Jody and our sweet Lady Jody and very, very faithfully helpful moderator, lovely Jody. Hello to you always. Hello. And Pamela, the ice skating rink in my yard is finally beginning to thaw. Oh, that's lucky. That is certainly lucky. You're always so sweet to all, Aspie. Thank you. Kebby's in the chat. Hello, darling Kebby. Hello to you fabulous people. Oh, Kebby. Oh, my lovely Kebby. Don't you know just how fabulous you really are? You, Kebby, are the fabulous one. All of you are fabulous in your own wonderful little ways. But Kebby is certainly particularly fabulous. And that is without a question of a doubt, on the whole. Indeed she is, Celestial Dances. Yes, indeed our Jodie is a lovely lady. That's for sure. And the baby goats are growing and thriving and as cute as can be. I could watch them for hours. I definitely understand your sentiments there, Pamela. One could easily watch newborns for hours. I certainly could. Oh, yes. Oh, hello, Eddie. Hello there. Hello to Eddie. Aspie, still lots of ice and snow not melting here in New York City. It's still freezing cold here. Oh, my goodness. That is surprising. It's always a hello to Eddie, isn't it, Aussie Queen Jess? And I really need to watch the replay from Project Metal Music because I didn't watch it in the end. But I'm hoping the moderating works out all right for Project Metal Music. Eddie, nobody gets detention. Nobody gets detention for being late for my live streams. We all have things going on in our lives, so you really don't need to worry about your lateness. Things happen in our lives, and we can't always join in with all the things we want to do as much as we like it. We can only do what we can in life, so you don't need to worry. No, he's not. Eddie, Jody is pulling your leg. You are not in detention. A good one there, Jody. Good one. Jody's only teasing you, and it's just a bit of playful banter. Not rude or naughty banter. Certainly not none of that. No. Celestial Dances is pulling your leg, Jody. I don't know, Eddie. Celestial Dances is pulling your leg. Yeah, never mind. Never mind, I missed it. It's one of those things that happens. One of life's pleasures, isn't it, Aussie Queen Jess? One of life's pleasures. I was cooking something and I had to rush it with a joke. Rush it was a joke. Oh, yes, Queen's Park. No, I like Queen's Park. It's a nice walk. That we certainly do. That we certainly do, Celestial Dances, yes. We certainly do. No, Queen's Park. It's a nice place to walk to. It's worth walking in Queen's Park, especially when there's when you hear the giggles and the laughter of young children that are in Queen's Park, and especially the sight of ducks and geese. Ducks and geese. It's the sight to see in Queen's Park. On the whole. Giggles is what helps us thrive in life. Our celestial dances. Giggles is what helps oneself thrive in life. We had a few more who've just jumped in. Do reveal yourselves for those of you who have just jumped in. Now, I wanted to make fairly clear and get out the way is I think the longest we're going to do here on this very live stream will be 1 hour. I think 1 hour or 30 odd minutes is the longest we're going to do. So we're not going to do a particularly long live. Yes, you certainly don't need to be shy, anyone who's lacking. You certainly don't need to be shy. Laughter is good medicine, isn't it just? Isn't it just? And honestly, some of you, there were some public viewers, you've really got to hear this story. This story. I mean, I said this in the members only live, so some of you have already heard it. But I was out in town on Wednesday evening, and a boy, I don't know how old this boy must have been. He had to have been about 12 years old, something like that. He looked about 12, so I'm guessing he was that as old. I'm guessing he was as young as 12. He just walked up to me and he said to me that his friend thought I looked as handsome as the sky. I mean, to say that, to get that from a young boy to an almost 25-year-old man, to say he looks almost as handsome as the sky. Oh, that's a highlight. Oh, have you got to go? You take care, my sweet darling lady, Aussie Queen Jess. You take care, my sweet darling lady. You take care. Aussie and I bump into each other frequently. Yes. Well, within my contents, that's certainly for sure. Oh, hello, darling. Hello, Debs. It's certainly a pleasure. Certainly a pleasure to see you. How are you? How are you, darling? Hoping all's all right. Hello, darling. Always. That's aggro compliment. Yes. I always look handsome. Oh, thank you, Aussie Queen Jess. Thank you. Thank you for saying I look handsome. You know, and I've certainly got it more increasingly in the last year or so now. Is it? Hello, Gareth. Gosh, it's certainly been a while, but hello to you indeed, my good friend. It's certainly been a while since the last time you jumped in here, but it's nice to see you again, my good old friend. Oh, thank you, Debs. No, really, I don't know if you've ever heard this, Debs, but have you ever has a young child ever came up to you in town and asked you this question? No, and said to you, you look, my friend thinks you look as handsome as the sky. Has a young child ever came up to you and said that to you before, or asked that question? Have you ever had that before, Debs? Or has anybody ever had that, where a young child has walked up to them, has walked up to you in town and said, you either look as beautiful as something, or look as handsome as the sky? Has any of you ever had that from a young child walking up to you when you're just happened to be out in town one day? I mean, because that's happened to me now. And I have to admit, it's rather funny. Always the lurker. Well, I said, little did I realize that, Gareth. Little did I realize that. You just sent an 8-second video from the barn. Watched a kid jump off the tub at the end, so adorable. That was the sweetest and sincerest compliments. As the sky, the moon, the sun. Well, you listed out quite well and extensively, Cabby. I think I'm staying till then. If you want to, Eddie, feel free to. If anyone wants to stay till the end, you're certainly far more than welcome to, and please do so if you so wish. I don't get compliments from men, but I've come to the conclusion that all that doesn't matter, IMHO, in my honest opinion, I'm content the way I am. I'm generally content the way I am too. Because you need to go to sleep. No, if you need to jump off, it's no trouble, Eddie. If there's anyone who can't watch till the end, it's completely no trouble. It's completely no trouble. Oh, hello, darling. Hello, darling Joe. Hello to you, and hello to your husband and your beautiful daughter. Hello to all of you. Always is it a pleasure. No one ever said that to you. When I was young, it would have been more likely to happen. I don't know how old you are, Eddie. Could you please let me know how old you are, if you don't mind me asking? Sorry if I was being rude asking you the question. Hello, Deborah. Hello, darling. Certainly is it a pleasure to see you. Lovely Deborah, who thinks of me as if I'm another grandson. It would be fantastic as usual. It would be as unusual as you describe it. Oh, thank you. Yes, it is unusual. It's an unusual but funny thing to receive from what I got. Hi, Refill. Hello, hello, hello to you. Hello, Dave. Hello, hello. What is all that stuff behind you? One of them's my bike helmet. That is, bike helmet on a head. But a fake artificial head, that is. A little 3-year-old. A little 3-year-old boy was staring at my daughter when she was 12 years old. When asked why, he said, because she looked like an angel. I'm not. So a little 3-year-old boy thought your then 12-year-old daughter looked like an angel. Oh my word, 10. I didn't realize you were that young, Eddie. Oh wow. Now normally we don't have people as young as 10 on a live stream, but I actually thought you were either a teenager or a young adult. That's what I concluded. Hi, Herman. No. You certainly did not, Aussie Queen Jess. You certainly did not. But hello to Herman, showing your support tonight on my live here tonight. Showing my support tonight on the live here tonight. I think that works well in one way or another. Good sentimental saying. And Herman's always funny, isn't he? No, but please, one does not need to worry. One doesn't need to worry about providing compliments towards me. I'm fine with receiving compliments. I'm completely fine with it. But the 3-year-old, he'd be about he'd be about 29 now, so that would have been a very, very long time ago. No, but I mean, I don't know what on earth could incentivize a young 3-year-old to say that a 12-year-old girl looks like an angel. Not sure what could have incentivized that. Oh, hello, darling. Hello, Anne. Nice to see you. Christmas and New Year worked out okay, thank you. The resolutions for the new year was to a greater focus on real life. That's been the resolution for this year, a greater focus on real life. If it answers your very questioning. Hoping I'm not missing anybody. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you for your kindness towards our Aussie Queen Jess. Thank you. Oh, and I forgot to say it's Good Morning Down Under. And also, Happy Australia Day from the 26th of January to those of you, to those Australians who are in here, any Australians who are in the chat, Happy Australia Day from Australia Day 2026. And I know only just how important and special Australia Day is. You know, I mean, I do know I'm only acutely aware of just how special Australia Day is to all those in Australia. So happy Australia Day to all who are located over in Australia. Okay, I understand. I certainly understand, Eddie. So long as you've got parental consent to use it, that's the main thing. So long as you have the parental consent, that's all that matters most. He was staring at her face. She has beautiful skin, full lips, blonde hair, and bright blue eyes. I think that's why. And you've got very nice blue eyes as well, Pamela. And you've also got you've got very good skin too. I certainly think that. I would, if she has got beautiful skin, she would have almost certainly got it from you, I would say. You know, I mean, because before one asks, yes, I have seen what Pamela looks like, and yes, she does have very good skin. especially for a lady her age. So her daughter would have almost certainly got it from her dear mother. But she's blonde. I never knew she was blonde. I mean, I really didn't know she was blonde. I would have thought she was brunette, like you. Is my mother keeping an eye on this channel? My mother does keep an eye on the channel, and she also keeps an eye on if anything ever happens to me, whether it's backlash or anything. My mother wasn't there. That was my brother. My mother was not in the background, just to say, hi, Flapper. Hello. Ah, I found a video Pamela had sent me, and it's a video of her goats. Need to get the goats up, okay? It's no, oh no, I was too early. That was too. Thanks to my dad, I post lots of train spotting videos. No, it's always nice to see Flapper, isn't it, Pamela? Oh, you're not? Have you got to go? You're not joining this chat? Oh, oh, no trouble at all. Certainly no trouble at all, Joe. No trouble at all, but hoping all's okay. And I do hope I haven't caused you any harm or anything. And hoping you're all right. Hello to you, Leah. Hello, darling. Hello to you always. And hello to Sophie the dog. It's worth doing. I would recommend you wait until you're a little bit older to do a live stream, Eddie. May I recommend waiting until you're older before doing live streams? I always loved the little leaps of joy. Goats are adorable. Oh, I couldn't agree with you more. Goats certainly are adorable. It brings back memories of my baby goats. You had baby goats at one point, Deborah. Really? Oh, wow. What's up to you, Refo, my bro? What's up to you? Probably silly of me to salute, but you know, it's up to you. I can only imagine you never tiring of watching goats. That was not my mother. In the background, Aussie Queen Jess, that was my brother, not my mother. I can tell you that. Aren't they just? No, seeing Pamela's goats, they're truly a joy to watch. As does I too, Jody. Certainly true, Flapper, sweet little goats. My strong point on live streaming is waiting until you're older to do it, not when you're as young as you are. We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Oh, good girl, Daphne. Good girl for using the litter tray. Daphne was using the litter tray. No. A goat spotter. A goat spotter. Well, I don't know if they do. Sorry, my nose is a little bit itchy. Sorry. I don't know if they have any events where they do goats or show goats of all kinds, but if there are any goat events, well, that'll probably be your place to go since you described yourself as a goat spotter. Don't know if they have any goat shows. I know they do horse shows and things. Not sure in Texas because I'm not a Texas resident, but I know we have had known horse shows here in the United Kingdom, but I've never known of any goat shows. But I've known of agricultural tractor shows and horse shows, but not goat shows. But you know, if there ever is a good goat show, Pamela, well, I would imagine that would be your go-to place. See all the kinds of goats, especially if they're doing things like acting or playing about, doing all the thrills and spills that a goat show could provide, playing about, jumping about. Rah, rah, rah. Rah, rah. Oh, what a good show from these goats. Has your area been having winter storms? No, Deborah, no, we haven't had winter storms. We have had some rainy days on and off, but no winter storms. No, this is only a very, very strong and good point you make. All young people your age need a lot of safety online, and hate comments only truly hurt young people and children. So I kind of need people to be extra careful with my channel. Yes, well said there. I, for one, would be especially careful. Oh, Leah. Oh, lovely Leah. Don't you know just how lovely you are to lovely Kebby? Thank you for your kindness towards Kebby as usual. The kids raise and show goats and win scholarships. They certainly have goat events here. I'm certainly pleased. I'm certainly pleased learning of this. I'm certainly pleased learning that there are goat events in Texas. I imagine they're fun, especially when they can do all kinds of tricks and all that to show to a wide audience. I am kinda a cat spotter. They have cat shows. It has been known that there are cat shows in the United Kingdom or anywhere around the world. Cat shows showing all different breeds of cats. My day's gone all right, thank you, Refill. Been busy with something because I only just started something fairly new, which I've been doing weekly on a Tuesday. I won't share it in public for safety reasons, but I started something fairly new on which I've been doing weekly every Thursday, and it shall be lasting until late March of this year. But I'm not going to show it online. I'm not showing it online for safety reasons. Under 16s in Australia are banned from social media. In my opinion, I think it's good, though again, the government should ban the criminals. Yes, ban the criminals, absolutely. Yeah. I didn't realize under 16s were banned from social media in Australia right now. Australia under. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, it's now true. Yeah, it's true. Under 16s in Australia have been banned from using major social media services. Yes. It's definitely now true. It's completely true now. Yeah. Yeah. My word. What a move. What a move there. Happy learning you've had a great day, Pamela. And I know Pamela gets her happiness from the ranch. And now it's time to talk about something a little bit more interesting. No, please. What on earth have I done? Please, it's completely needless to say. Everything you always share is very, very interesting. I meant, for me personally, it's now time for me to share something interesting to you. I mean, I really never meant to say any of you are boring, because none of you are boring. Sorry about me getting a little bit for misspeaking a moment ago, but time to get something interesting up. Well, for me, to share something interesting to you. No, but please, none of you are boring. All of you are extremely interesting and always a wonder to me. Always. I know I never say this enough, but all of you, you are all a wonder to me in every way. You gotta go. You take care, my sweet darling lady Aussie Queen Jess. Ta-ta for now. Ta-ta for now. Oh, thanks, Pamela. Thank you for your reassurance. Okay, now it's going to be something to present here. Amberley Museum, the presentation on Amberley Museum Talk. Amberley Museum, preserving Britain's industrial past. Amberley Museum is an open-air industrial museum located in the South Downs of West Sussex, England. It is dedicated to preserving and showcasing Britain's working heritage, with a strong focus on traditional crafts, industrial skills, and transport. Set in a former chalk quarry, the museum offers visitors a hands-on and immersive experience of how people lived and worked in the past. History of Amberley Museum. Amberley Museum officially opened in 1979, but the site itself was a much longer history. Originally, the area was used for chalk quarrying and later became a Second World War airfield. After the war, the site was redeveloped to create a museum that would preserve disappearing industrial skills and machinery. Since then, Amberley Museum has grown into one of the UK's leading industrial heritage museums. The museum is set in the South Downs National Park. Surrounded by beautiful countryside, its rural location adds to the authentic atmosphere, allowing visitors to step back in time. Amberley Railway Station is right next to the museum. That's completely true because I've only had to walk about 5 minutes from the station to Amberley Museum, making it one of the few museums in the UK that can be easily reached by train and feel historically appropriate in doing so. Amberley Museum is best known for its working exhibits. These include traditional printing presses, blacksmithing and metalworking workshops, poetry, woodworking and crafts, vintage communications equipment, including telephones and radios. Many exhibits are demonstrated by skilled volunteers, allowing visitors to see machines in action rather than just on display. The narrow gauge railway. One of the museum's most popular attractions is its narrow gauge railway. The railway runs around the site and uses historic locomotives, giving visitors a practical example of how industrial railways were once used to transport materials. This feature is especially popular with families and railway enthusiasts. Amberley Museum plays an important education role. It works closely with schools, colleagues, and community groups, offering workshops and learning sessions focused on history, engineering, and traditional skills. The railway also relies heavily on volunteers, many of whom bring specialist knowledge and personal experience to the exhibits. Throughout the year, Amberley Museum hosts themed events, heritage days, and craft demonstrations. These events help bring history to life and encourage repeat visits. The museum is designed to be interactive, making it suitable for all ages, from children to older visitors with an interest in social and industrial history. Amberley Museum is more than just a collection of old machines. It is a living record of Britain's industrial and social history. By preserving traditional skills and offering hands on experiences, the museum helps ensure that important aspects of the nation's heritage are not forgotten. It remains a valuable educational, cultural, and community resource. Oh, Mrs. Parker. Oh, hello, Mrs. Parker. I didn't realize you had to go. Well, ta-ta for now. I mean, no trouble at all if you couldn't stay long, but hello and goodbye to Mrs. Parker. It's good there's a nearby station. Your experience starts as soon as you depart the station with an old-fashioned walk. Completely true. That's very much the case with Amberley if you're to experience it in real life, Pamela. Having experienced it several times myself, I know exactly what it's like. I have a great eye when it comes to photography. Oh, thank you, Pamela. Thank you. As does I too, Pamela. I love heritage type museums. Heritage type museums are my favorite museums. They're my favorite kinds of museums, and they're definitely my complete go to ones. Having a keen interest in history and in really liking all things. Liking all things vintage and history, I have a complete soft spot and a huge passionate interest in heritage museums. Love the photos I take. Thank you, Jodie. Don't know, Eddie. Don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to read and listen. Hands are killing you. Your hands are killing you. Oh no, Kebby. Oh, Kebby. Sorry to learn that. Hope your hands are okay soon. Thanks, Aspie. Thank you very, very much indeed. Do they do experience days, or is it all demonstrations? Uh, I haven't found that out. I know they do events, but I don't know if they do experience days. But they certainly do events where it feels like one's walking back in time. Good question. I think that's definitely something to consider later in life. Certainly something to consider later in life. I certainly agree with you there, Anne. Certainly agree with you. Like our blacksmith himself, but it's been a while since he's been on live, but hoping the dear man's all right. Yeah. Well, I think we're going to finish things off now, because I said we're going to do it anywhere between 30 to 60 odd minutes. But may I take the time of thanking each and every one of you most kindly, sincerely for watching. Please let me know what your thoughts are on this in the comments down below. And I shall certainly see you in the very next live stream. We're to be live streaming again tomorrow. I need to check the time. Our next live. Our next live is tomorrow at 8:45 p.m. UK time. Thank you most kindly, sincerely for watching, and I shall certainly see you all tomorrow. Ta-ta for now, another time. See you all tomorrow for our live tomorrow.
Well, that's all today. My internet friends and followers, thank you kindly for joining me, as always. Please be sure before you go to like, share, and subscribe. Invite your friends to join us next time. If you feel they would delight, we have shared tales of vintage trains, of culture, nature, and lore, of history's charm and verdant calm in moments we adore. So bid farewell till we meet once more, with stories rich and bright. My gratitude to you, my friends. Till next time, good night.